Jailed YouTuber Lane Myers' new filing in his appeal of a protective order granted to Shannon Walker has some wondering if he is intending to challenge the plea deal he agreed to earlier in the month that saw him give up the right to challenge his convictions from said plea deal. In a new filing released by the Arizona Court of Appeals Division 2, Myers filed for a motion to extend time limits to file his opening brief in the case. A second filing, attached to the first, asked for leave to file his opening brief past the proposed June 17th extension he asked for in the first filing. Myers blamed ongoing issues with receiving indigent mail supplies and envelopes while within the Pima County Adult Correctional Facility for his repeated delays in filing. He explained that he was significantly impacted by the correctional facility's inability to adequately provide him with the resources and supplies he needed to take part in his defense. It is notable that Myers is claiming indigent status in order to be eligible for free supplies. The same supplies are available to all inmates through purchase at the correctional facility's commissary. As Myers brought in $940 in donations to his GiveSendGo account in May, and another $1,296 this month in new donations, it is unclear how he is eligible to take part in the indigent program, as he's clearly making enough money to meet his commissary needs while incarcerated. Myers is acting as his own legal representative in both his criminal cases and the appeal of the protective order. His new filings have made some question his acceptance of the conditions of the plea deal he agreed to a day before filing the new motion in his appeal. Previously, Myers had argued in the criminal case based on his violation of the protective order at the heart of the appeal that he needed to be released from jail as he could not adequately participate in his own defense due to resource limits from jail. Myers accepted a plea deal on June 9th, which saw him agree to plead guilty to 2 felony counts, including one aggravated harassment charge based on violating the protective order he's challenging. In the June 10th filing for his appeals case, Myers confusingly states, "This appeal is very important due to the collateral consequences of Mr. Myers being incarcerated for the charges of aggravated harassment based on an alleged act of harassment committed while this unconstitutional injunction is in place. Mr. Myers must get this injunction vacated in order to be able to attack the validity of the criminal charges currently holding him incarcerated." The statement clearly indicates that Myers intends to fight the charges that he is set to accept a plea deal for. This apparently puts Myers in violation of the plea deal, as he accepted the following stipulation by taking the plea, quoting, "Waiver of appellate rights. I hereby waive any right to raise and or appeal any and all motions, defenses, probable cause determinations, restitution orders, and objections which I have asserted or could assert to this prosecution and to the court's entry of judgment against and imposition of sentence upon me consistent with this negotiated agreement. I expressly waive any objections, motions, or defenses based upon the statute of limitations, Rule 8, Arizona Rules of Criminal Procedure, or the Double Jeopardy Clause, or any other constitutional restrictions on bringing of charges." On Tuesday, Myers was granted an extension until July 17th to file his opening brief. It is unclear how his plea deal will impact the progress of his appeal of the protective order. In related news, after pulling in a $100 donation over the weekend, Myers' GiveSendGo account saw no donations for a second straight day. The market appears to have entered a renewed goose egg market, with none of the campaigns we follow receiving new donations for the same period. This is a breaking news story.